Okay, this is the unboxing part one of the Ice Baller, the Wintersmiths Ice Baller that was a Kickstarter project last year, and it just got delivered today. So here we go. Let's open the box. I know it would be more exciting if I actually cut myself and there was blood everywhere, but I'm going to try not to do that. Okay, here we go. We have paper padding. And the Wintersmiths Ice Baller. And the Kickstarter special container for holding your ice ballers and your ice balls, and a special tong. That was one of the choices you could have as an additional gift. That sound in the background is the heater coming on, which is kind of unusual here in California right now. So let's go ahead and kind of open this one up. So you can see there's places for 4 ice balls. So you make them over a couple of days or hours, or how attentive you are. And here we have the box opening. And as it looked in the Kickstarter, we have a set of instructions on how to do it. Just one side. Only 9 steps to getting a crystal clear ice ball that you can enjoy in a Manhattan or similar dishes. And it looks like this just pulls out, and I think that's where the magic happens. We've got opening in the top. Oh, perhaps. I guess that part doesn't come out. Alright. It just says you fill to the hole. And swirl the ice ball around to let the water settle and remove. Well, we'll be trying this out and filling in with another video shortly, but I wanted to get the actual unboxing down. So, see you soon. Okay, now we have the disassembled ice baller, the Wintersmiths Ice Baller. And per instructions, these have been washed off with warm water and soap before the first use, and that's why they're wet. So in a little experimenting, I determined it's less than 2 cups to create an ice ball. Some of the water is not, of course, used in the creation of the ice ball, but actually I suspect is in the physics of how it becomes clear. Anyway, so to assemble it first, we'll start with the mold part. This is the part where the ball will actually be, and then we'll assemble the cup right on top of that. It slides right down, nests in there closely, and that's important to note because later on we'll see that this actually pops away from the top when the ball is finished. And then of course the rest of it just nests down in the top of the stainless steel cup. And now we pour water into the hole on top. Now the water is going to go through the mold and into the bottom here, and it's going to get a little sloppy because I'm not that practiced at doing this. But getting it into the hole, this is not uncommon to fill to the top of a mold for some of the cheaper ice balling molds, but let's see, is that, nope, that's not quite. And there we have it, it's full. I'm going to pour a little bit of this off and add a little bit more just to get it up there, just so we're going by the rules. There we go. So now the next instruction is to swirl it to release air from inside the mold and I suppose inside the cup, so that there's not anything that's going to sit in the water while it's freezing. And then we pour a little bit more into that hole to bring the water level back up to the top. And now this unit, I'll dab the water off before I put it into the refrigerator. I'll spare you the contents of my refrigerator. But this then goes into a refrigerator that is at 0 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours. And at the end of that time, we will see this part pop up a little bit, and we'll have a finished ice ball that we can enjoy in a Manhattan or similar drink. And that's the end of part 2. Okay, so this is a little more than 24 hours later, and I've removed the ice baller from the freezer, and the instructions say that there should have been a pop up on the lip, but I'm not really seeing anything. I don't recall if that lip was down lower than this is right at the moment, but it may be a little higher. So now it says to twist and remove this from the... okay. And we actually got, there's still water at the base of it, but it's pretty solidly frozen at the bottom. And it says, run warm water over the mold for 10 to 15 seconds. So... turning it in your hands. Actually got quite a bit of ice down the bottom. Okay. So then dry off and use a paper towel to grip the cup. Twist cap to separate ball mold from the cup. Now we've still got the ice down the bottom here. That's probably a little bit of a problem. There we go. Twisting the cap. There we go. And the mold's coming right out. Set that aside. Briefly run into water to remove the ice post from the top and bottom of ball. Down there, and it's pretty much removed from the top as well. Place cap upside down on the counter and peel the soft half of the mold. That's this side. Peel the soft half of the mold from the... or was that? Yes, that's the side. Peeling that off. Ooh, it's looking good. You can see the crystal sphere here. And remove the crystal sphere, and we'll get the little... and put together the Wintersmiths official ice ball tray. See if this actually helps pull us out at all. There we have it. That is a crystal clear ball. That is, I'm very impressed. No amount of playing with the standard rubberized molds was ever getting me anything like this. So that goes in here. And let's go in for a close-up there. Just so you can see specifically how clear that ball is. That's pretty nice. Still got a little bit of posting on the top and bottom. Actually, there's a little bit of a belly button down the. This is the. It's got a W imprint here, but this was what the top was, and apparently I didn't leave enough water in the top for it to actually settle. Experiment with that in the next one. But for now, very happy with the Wintersmiths Ice Baller. And this is available on their website. And I'll put that site address in the notes. But if you're looking for a way to class up your Manhattan or other cocktails, this looks pretty good. Thanks for watching.